Well, good morning, everybody. It's me, Mitch, and you recognize the scenery. And today we're trying out a new camera. So I got two cameras running. I've got this DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I can actually monitor on this notebook here. I mean, this is getting to be big time to produce my little videos. And I'm going to use generally the Pocket 3 because it has the ability to follow things around, which is really cool. If I and I'm still beginning to get the hang of this, but if I center the gimbal and I raise it up and I say, let's zoom out a little bit, and I say to this thing, follow me, and I draw a box around my face, it now has found my face. And this silly thing will follow me all over the kitchen, anywhere that I go. How cool is that? And that's kind of neat. Now, that's not going to work real well for the shots that require me cooking and all that, but over here is the camera that you guys are used to. And this is the 360 camera where I'm recording basically everything around, and then in editing I can make it pan and zoom in, and that's how I do all those magic things that all you guys decided you like. But between these two cameras, this one following me around, and this one's in 4K, so when I take pictures of food and do other things, the detail will be much better. And this is what we YouTubers have to, what we get to eventually. So this is really cool. It's just like having a cameraman. And I'm wearing a new microphone that came with it, which should make the audio, right here, should make the audio terrific. So we'll see. We'll see how this comes out. And then, of course, in editing, I have to take these two clips, sync them up, and then decide which one I want to, but I'll only use the audio from one of them. So this might be the new look, and hopefully the colors will be more accurate of the food. The 360 camera over here is great. It's absolutely great. But because it has to record 360 degrees, it's not as sharp. The resolution is a little lower, whereas this camera here can record up to 4K at 120 frames a second, slow motion. I mean, it's an incredible thing. And I don't want to, this is not a commercial for this new camera, but it is a gimbal camera, and it is fabulous. And the fact that I can monitor it on my cell phone and control it from my cell phone is incredible. It's just incredible. So I hope I look gorgeous on it. Can I tell you? Anyway, today, what I'm doing today is I'm setting up to prep a chuck roast that I'm going to put in the slow cooker. Look how that thing follows me around. How cool is that? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this big chuck, and we'll get it going here. All right. Anyway, this is one of those chuck roasts that I make and get 3 or 4 meals out of, which is terrific. This one is 3 pounds 10 ounces. I've had it since August. Got it at Sam's Club. That's why I write on these bags all this neat information about, so I know when I take it out of the freezer how old it is and how long I've had it. And this thing is still a little frozen, but that's okay. That's okay, because all I'm going to basically do, I'm not even going to sear this one. I think that maybe adds a little flavor to it, but done it both ways. And you know me, I'm always up for the easiest and quickest and least work way of doing this. So this, if I put it in now, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, it is. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. If I put this in now, about 8 hours from now, so it'll be ready about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And, you know, I could eat some of it today, but, you know, I like to put it in a container in the fridge and let it solidify so I can cut it up and get an equal amount of the collagen, the fat, and the meat. So what I'm going to do, very simply here, is just salt this thing really well. So let's do that over the sink. Wow, this is a hunk. This is a hunk of meat. And if this isn't the simplest recipe that ever lived, I don't know what is. But we just take this hunk of meat, put some salt on it. It's going to slow cook for 8 or 9 hours, so I don't see the need to be dry brining. There might be an advantage to that, and I'm sure if there is, I will hear about it in the comments. So, while I'm doing this, I think it'd be nice to have a cup of coffee. So let's, because I do drink my coffee in the morning. We'll make some coffee. We will take this hunk of meat, set it down here in the slow cooker, and that's all there is to it. And we'll grab this camera over here and fire up the slow cooker. We will select we'll put this on 9 hours. And we'll put it on low. And it'll start cooking. And that was not a whole lot of work. So, I think that I'm going to have my coffee and I'm going to check out the footage that came out of this new camera. And I'll let you know how it all came out. So it's early Saturday morning. Have a nice weekend, everybody. I don't have to give you the day off today. You probably already have the day off. But the one thing I do need to tell you, of course, is eat meat.